Roger, after the first two games, was it as easy as it looked?
Yeah, I mean, when you play someone for the first time, you never quite know what his best level is or his normal level is. That's why you kind of keep pushing on, and that's then also why I guess the score came out the way it did. I never let go. I always kept on making returns, made sure he had to work hard, and you know, especially from a guy who I know can serve very well. You don't know if he all of a sudden finds his groove like he did against Rafa, for instance, and then just serves very well for a long period of time. So I'm happy that's not what he did today. So I actually got into many more return games than I thought I would, basically in each and every one of them. And overall, I'm just very happy how I ended up playing today.
But the mood of that match tonight could hardly have been more different from the mood yesterday. Is that a relief, or is it something that you know, hoped would happen?
Well, yeah. I mean, yesterday I think I actually played okay. I just didn't serve well. You know, if you want to just analyze it within like 10 seconds, I think that's what it was. You know, I mean, I don't break somebody 8 times and almost lose the match. You know, so that I definitely didn't hit my spots as well as today on my serve. Okay, then maybe you can, you know, argue that Radek is a better return player than Rosal is and all these things, but still, you know, I did serve much more clutch today when I needed to, which didn't work at all yesterday. That just put me again and again under pressure, and I had to work too hard on my own service games too many times. That then took away confidence on my return games, I believe. Next thing you know, you're in this, you know, maybe playing a bit less good than you actually are playing. And today I was able to play much more clean on my service games and keep the pressure on as well in the return games. It was a very good match.
Tomorrow, obviously Novak, just wondering from your experience, he obviously didn't play a match today.
Yeah.
Is that an advantage to him, disadvantage, doesn't really matter?
No, I mean, I think, now that I played the match I did, I think it's just basically even, you know, I don't know. I mean, he is in the semis, he's already played 2 matches, he's been here long enough for, you know, preparing, and he's fit enough for anything anyway. It's not like it's his first year on tour or something like that, so he knows how to handle this, and I would take it more as a positive if I was him. That's how I would see it, because you're saving some energy for tomorrow, for the rest of the tournament, for the rest of the year. Every match you can get away from is a good one. And then for me, it was important also probably not to be out there for 3 hours. Then it would have been a disadvantage. But like this, I think it was a good and quick match for me, and I guess we're back on even terms for tomorrow.
The rankings seem now to suggest otherwise, but does the Big Four still exist?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess in terms of what we have achieved, yes. That's not going to just go, oops, it's gone, you know. So, sure, Stan's victory stands out now, like Del Potro's did in 2009. You know, that's going to be around and talked about for some time. I mean, I'm happy it was Stan, and I'm happy we're going to be talking about him for some time. And they were still looking to see how good is he going to be playing now in the next few months. You know, coming back from surgery is different than what I'm coming back from, let's say. So I'm just curious to see how that's going to go, and I think that's basically it, you know. Ferrer, we know he's playing very consistent, same for Burdage. He seems like he's on the brink of something, but then again, what is something? You know, the next, I think the American swing and this now is big for Thomas, you know, to make sure he makes as many points as possible. And Del Potro, we hope he comes back, you know, nicely after his injury. So, yeah, in terms of results, we are, you know, but there's always been guys around, and maybe finally the guys outside, away from the top 4 or the best 4, whatever you want to call them, believe a bit more, which I was always complaining about, that maybe they don't really believe that they can beat us, and it seems like it's finally maybe pushing through, at least for some guys.
Yeah, Roger, Nadal is playing the South American Tour right now. Djokovic said a couple of days ago that he will definitely play the South American Tour as well. Will you play the South American Tour anytime soon? Are you considering that possibility? I mean, you were in Argentina in 2012 and you seem to have a great time there.
Well, I mean, Rafa's only just playing one tournament, I think, in South America this time around.
He was going to play Buenos Aires, but he
right.
couldn't play, so he played
yeah, but he only
Brazil.
played one.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I did have a great time in South America playing exhibitions there last year. Most likely I won't play this year again. Who knows, in 15, you know, but that's still a long way away, and who knows, maybe I'll do some European exos or Asian exos. Have more tendency to play Europe again for a change, so I can be home for Christmas as well. Maybe play a charity match as well for my foundation at the end of the year. So we're considering many options, but probably not South America this year.
Roger, do you get more pleasure or maybe satisfaction from a match like tonight's where things are going well, or like yesterday's where you've got a lot of problems to solve?
I like these, you know, just for the heart it's better. You know, I don't know, when you play that many matches like we do on tour, you know, 70, 80, 90 matches sometimes, you're happy with every easy match you get, you can sneak in. But, you know, like, before walking out, I was like, I'm happy I am here, still alive today. You know, I fought hard yesterday. The matches sometimes you have to come through to end up sometimes winning the tournament, you know. So for me, here I am all of a sudden, instead of losing second round, I'm in the semis playing Novak, you know. So what a day and a half can do to you. That's where I always believe in sticking around, giving yourself a chance, and something's going to turn for the better, and I hope it's going to be the case this week.
Last two questions.
Roger, sorry if you find yourself repeating yourself here, but I just wanting your view and for you to clarify your stance on the International Tennis Premier League and what, if any, reservations you have about it.
I don't know that much about it, to be honest. So
Okay.
I wish I could tell you, like, you know, like exactly what's going on. I don't even know when it starts and everything. I just didn't sign up because you know, I didn't want to. I just first wanted to see it get off the ground. I wanted them to put in the work. I already signed up with a lot of other guys, and I hope it's going to be successful because there is definitely potential, you know, in the Asian market. So many people live here. A lot of tennis enthusiasts come from this part of the world. So I hope it's going to be very successful, and then who knows what's possible, you know. But yeah, that's basically it for me. Is it this year where it's happening, or? Okay, so I mean, I hope the best, you know. Really.
Last one.
Roger, just returning to the match tomorrow night against Novak. You played so many times 31 because I checked it.
Okay. I wouldn't know.
Do you look upon it as one of the great challenges for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think we started our careers out, you know, like I remember when I was very young, I played him, I think, the first time in Monaco, and then you know, we kept on playing each other a few times, but then we played a ton in the semis, you know, always in the semis, because Rafa and myself were always 1 and 2, and I played Novak a bunch then, you know, and we went through spells where, you know, we played a lot in a couple of months, and then didn't play again, and then we played again a few times, you know, during a few months. So we know each other very well, and we've played each other everywhere on all the surfaces, you know, you name it. So we know each other very well, and I think we always play a matchup actually pretty good, you know, because we both, you know, play explosive, aggressive tennis. So there's always some shot making going on, and I think he's really improved very much over the years. You know, I mean, I don't need to say it now because he's proven his point so much, but you know, he's cleaned up his game in all aspects: serve, volleys, movement, anyways, but also forehand and backhand, because I always thought he did have some technical issues at some point in his career, you know, maybe in the very beginning or the midway through, and he seemed to always find a way. So I'm very impressed when it comes to that, and I'm looking forward to the match. You know, on one match, best of 3 sets on a court like this, it's a bit of a let's see what happens anyway. We both know that, and I'm looking forward to the match.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.